I want as many of you as possible to listen to the woman who's going to come on in a minute. Meditation is a really interesting way just to get out of your noisy head and reset yourself. I'm going to bring on now Jo. And Jo, I want to just intro first, is a very special woman in my life I've known for many, many years. And Jo has, for the last, God, I'm probably going to get it wrong, but at least 20 something years been on a kind of fabulous, the word spiritual is a tricky word, but been on a path of enlightenment. And I go for walks with her in the park, and we have these words of wisdom, and I always leave feeling so much better about everything. And she's also bringing out a book that comes out later on this year, which I'm going to tell you all about. It's called A Book for Life. You can pre-order it on Amazon, and it will change your life. So let's get her on. Let's get her on, Rom. Let's get her on, Rom. There she is. Hello, Jo.
Hey, Trinny. How are you doing?
Very well, darling. Thank you. I'm not, we're not that far away from each other, but I think what I love, we all feel very close to one another, wherever they are. And you can see, I don't know if you can see all the messages popping up, but people from all around the world. And it's just kind of great that we can, you know, and you and I have been talking about this, that sense of if you do something together as a group, how powerful it is. But do you want to just chat through for everyone who's on about what we're going to do and what you hope it will bring into their life, and just a little intro?
Sure. Well, I mean, what we were talking about before was about how so many people see meditation as a chore.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that there's so much to be got from it. It is that one opportunity where you can just put aside the demands of your everyday life and you go beyond and you retreat to this sort of stillness, which is really the you, which transcends the you who has a job, who might be a mother, a sister, you know, and it's without your roles. So you get to be with your true nature. And it's a retreat, it's a sanctuary, it's a place to go when you need inspiration, and also the most ultimate adventure, because you're getting to learn about your mind, not just what's on your mind, but the actual mind itself.
Yeah.
So it should be taken with a fun, playfulness, and there is no wrong or right. Yeah. So tonight, what I'd love to do is actually a shamanic journey. A journey of new beginnings.
Great.
Okay, so this is a very traditional, well, it's not traditional because we're doing it in our minds and as a meditation. You normally do this outside around a fire, but it's a fire ceremony. And in the fire ceremony, for those who know nothing about this kind of work, we're going to release all the heavy energy which is keeping us from flying and living life fully.
Yeah.
We're going to bring in our vision and our desires. And then we're also going to send out some love and kindness for everyone, not just with the community, but also beyond your community. How does that sound?
That sounds just utterly perfect. And I think that everyone is commenting, reset and manifest sounds wonderful. Thank you. And really grow through what you go through. So lots of people very happy and that they're here and doing that. So I think I'm going to turn my light down a little bit. I'm feeling a lot of brightness on the light. I was going to have some flowers in front of me, you know, but I just not quite sure. You look like you've got a video of
well, if you're struggling at any point, just have a look at the fellow behind me.
Okay.
And just mirror what he's having.
Now, Jo, you said to me earlier, you can either sit or lie down.
Absolutely. This is about being comfortable. So really, in fact, actually, most people, when they do journeying, they do lie down, but it's just as if you've got a nice, comfortable chair, be comfortable. Just move around and make sure that you're okay.
Okay.
And this is really not about having to suddenly sit still. You're not at school. So you're allowed to bring your hand up and wipe your nose. You're allowed to do, you do whatever you feel like.
Great.
It's all okay.
Okay.
Everything is good.
All right.
All right?
Yep.
So you ready?
I'm going to put a little thing behind my back and I'm going to be perfect. Yes. And I'm going to get a little rug on me.
I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to say that. I've done a treatment with Joe, and I always say, can I have the rug and can you put the temperature up in the room? So I'm going to be like that little old lady.
Do you need an eye mask?
No, I'm all right. Thank you. But I'm going to turn the light down even more. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes.
So often, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Good, excellent. So often you will have probably done in meditation, using breathing as an anchor. Tonight, we're actually going to use the breathing as a vehicle to get to this place beyond words, beyond our everyday life, and just sort of into our deep psyche. Okay?
Great.
So just when you're ready, just let your eyes shut. Take a few deep breaths. Just allow yourself to be in the chair. And then breathe in for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 5. Breathe in for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 5. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. It's like each time you do a cycle, you move further away from the demands of your day. You move further away from the surface world and you go into a deeper part of you. Breathe in for 3 and exhale for 5. Now, using your powers of your imagination, I want you to see in front of you a beautiful campfire, exactly how you like campfires to look. Everything is perfect. It's in the perfect surroundings, maybe some ancient trees surrounding you, maybe there's a beach, whatever makes you feel comfortable, but more than that, where you feel free. A place in nature where you feel free. And sit in front of the fire, just you and the fire, and use all your senses to be there now. See the flames flickering and dancing, the glow. Hear the crackling sound of the wood burning. Smell the smoke and feel the temperature of the fire on your face. Just a nice glow, not too warm. And allow yourself for a moment just to rest here. Let yourself settle in this place. You watching the fire, listening to the fire. And then I want you to notice just by your side, there is a stick, an acorn, and a flower. Pick up the stick with both your hands and just hold it close to your heart. This stick is where we are going to blow in a moment. We are going to blow all the heavy energies, everything that stops us from being the person we really want to be, everything that stops us from flying. It might be an old story, a limiting belief, I'm not good enough, a conditioning, a drama that's happened in the past that has stopped you from really going forwards and stepping into your drum beat and being the person you want to be. So when you're ready, bring the stick up to your lips and blow that heavy energy out. Give it all to the stick. And then and then release the stick into the fire. And watch how this heavy energy is released by the fire and is made into beautiful light energy again. This was energy that was no longer serving you and creates a space for you to allow new beginnings into your life. This is a moment where you transition. As you sit with the fire, you have released what was holding you back, what was tethering you to your past. And now we're going to call in everything that you wish in your life, the dreams, the visions, and we're going to allow that to manifest in you as a seed. So by your side, you'll see the acorn. Pick it up and hold it in your hand. And just take a moment to really ask yourself, what do you need to be able to walk to your drumbeat, to show the world who you are, to call in the way you want to be, not what you want to do, but how you want to be. And allow that to wash through every cell of your being. Allow yourself to embody it, to be this new you. Really feel it. And then when you're ready, bring the acorn up to your lips. And I want you to blow that sensation into the acorn, as if you are informing the whole universe of who you are. Like your song. And then when you're ready, place the acorn into the fire and let the fire inform everything around you, the whole of nature. And as you do this, notice that you're not the only person around the fire, that this whole community, everyone who's listening, is there with you to witness this moment like a rite of passage, like a moment where you are making the intention to make a real change in your life. The fire is informing the mountains, the rivers, the trees, the flowers of your intention, of your dreams, of your vision. And now sit again, just quietly, find your stillness, you and the fire, knowing that your whole community and beyond are here with you, those who have come before you, those who are with us now, and those who are yet to come. And now when you're ready, pick up the flower by your side. This is your favorite flower. And allow your heart to open. And allow yourself to feel love and kindness washing through the whole of your body. This flower is something we are going to give the fire, and let the fire spread our love and kindness to our community, to those beyond, to our loved ones, our family, our friends, to those who have gone, have passed, those still with us, and those who are yet to come, and to Mother Nature. This is to wish all suffering to go into the fire, including the suffering of Mother Nature. And then blow this wish into your flower and give it to the fire. Just watch the fire and have that sense of being part of a very special community, all witnessing each other make this change, do this mini rite of passage. This mini rite of passage where we've stepped into our drumbeat. We're listening to our own rhythm. We're happy to be who we are. And we have shared our love and kindness with everyone around us. And take a moment and just sit still by the fire. And know that this is a fire that you can come back to whenever you wish. You can come and release any heavy energies. You can come and call in any dreams. And you can share your love and kindness. It lives within you. And it is all a matter of just closing your eyes and using your breath to come here. And now, just as we used our breath to come here, we're going to use our breath to come back to the here and now, to come back into our rooms, to come back into our body. So breathe in for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 3. Breathe in for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 3. And with each cycle, allow yourself to be back in your room. Allow yourself to come back into the here and now. With the seed within you of the changes that you wish to make. With the space within you where the heavy energy was once but is no more. And with the love and kindness that we have all bestowed on each other. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just take a moment. It's a deep meditation, so just take a moment to just come back into the room.
That was very powerful, Joe.
You know, the interesting thing about what, some of us are in lockdown, some people around the world aren't, but what it has done is it's taught us that we don't have to go outside and create a big bonfire.
Yeah.
We just need the power of our imagination, and we can go wherever we want.
It's really not like any other meditation I've done, actually. And the ability to visualize it was so much clearer to me than in some meditations. I don't know, lots of people are just saying, I think you can read the comments too, Joe, can't you?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way.
But just,
yes.
Yeah, I think everyone found it very, very moving and calming and fantastic. I feel people get all different sensations, but I feel my feet are very heavy and connected with the ground. And through the meditation, I felt that even more and more. It's like I'm grounded. Grounded. It's a silly way of getting there, but yeah, really grounded and soothing. But
the wonderful thing about meditation is we think we're separating ourselves from life, but actually we're going into it because it is the everyday distractions that keep us away from ourselves, but actually away from that sense of connection with everything around us. It's like being on a very fast train. You know, if you look out the window of a very fast train, you just see blurred landscape.
Yeah.
And you're very separate to everything else.
Well,
it's very good for the complexion too.
Oh, well, that's so nice to hear. That everyone's that, you know, a lot of people, it's released a lot, Joe, you know, there's a lot of people saying that they really cried, you know, and I think that's incredibly powerful. I think that shows also how in tune or how ready something was to come out like that. And blowing into that stick, you know, somebody saying I could have kept blowing into that stick, you know, a lot of us have a lot to blow in the stick.
It's maybe something that, you know, when the full moon comes or there's another new moon, you know, perhaps if your community is interested, we can do another one. And I think it is continual. It's not this kind of, we all have this idea that we've got to do something once and it's done. And that's not life.
Yeah.
New things, and as we release from certain layers, we reach different layers, and so we can release new things.
Yeah. And I think also when you said, you know, you're sort of doing this visualization, you're on your own, and then when you kind of said all these people are around you, who you choose those people to be, that was very powerful too, because I really felt that.
And I think it's very lovely to know that, you know, when we make an intention and when we have a dream, we think it's just in here. And with the fire, we can go, well, why not now? We talk about these things, but why not now? Yeah. And let me show everyone that I love what my intention is.
Yeah.
And so it's a seed and it will grow. And the more we put our minds to it and the more we, you know, like any seed, we have to feed it.
We do, and that's what you were saying to me in the park the other day. If when somebody does something which has such a strong feeling, you want to do it again. So I want to thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It was very lovely to be with everyone.
We will do it. You know, we'd love to do it every Friday with you when you're free at 6, because I think that being able to check in, I don't know how this time was for everybody. I think this is very nice the way we're doing it. So I'll think about how we do it next time. But if you could come back next time, we'd love that.
And we can do different ones each time. We can do different types of meditation. So everyone can explore and find, it's fun.
Yeah. A lady saying she lost her sister, and when she did the meditation, she felt her next to her in the fire, by the fire.
Beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. All right, darling. Thank you. It was so lovely to see you. We'll catch up soon.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.